Yeah, what's up, everybody? Really appreciate you all for tuning in. Oh, today is my birthday, and hope you guys got your libation going on, because you guys know how this thing goes. We got to get it going the best way possible. Another year celebrating, another year. Hope you got your Cowboys cup. Let's pour it up. Yeah, let's take this quick shot right quick. Yeah. Yes, that good stuff right there, Cowboy Nation. So, another year under the books. I really appreciate everybody for following my channel and getting things going the right way. Let's talk about the GOAT. The GOAT, Emmitt Smith. He's spoken. And when Emmitt speak, I tend to listen. I tend to just pause and read up what he said and these sorts of things. He was talking about Ezekiel, the main man, Elliott. He said that in the article, he said that you might not seen the best of him. And last year, yes, it was a downfall. Yes, it was a horrible year. But you got to have this under consideration. Pause. Wait. You know what he had under consideration? COVID-19. Okay. He said it affects people in different ways. And I'm talking about Emmitt Smith to Ezekiel Elliott, to everybody out there. Yes, he haven't hit 1,000 yards and these sort of things, but you got to take that under consideration. You do. And on top of that, he think that there's more and more years of better what he did before down the line. Now, that's Emmitt Smith speaking. So all I can do is sit back and respect the man's words. There's no other running back that got more rushing yards than an Emmitt Smith, right? And Ezekiel Elliott looking at this thing saying, yes, Emmitt, finally somebody's in my corner, right? And my thing is, shout out to Ezekiel Elliott's agent, his rep, all of those boys who got him paid his money, his corn, his bag, when he was out there in Cabo running the sands and everything. And everybody was looking at that contract saying, okay, he already got his rookie's contract. Now he's trying to get paid again. He's trying to double dip into this thing. Now, my saying is this right here, Cowboy Nation. Ezekiel Elliott or Ezekiel Elijah Elliott have not been the same since Roger Goodell put his toe in the water or his finger in the water about that investigation. Although Kid Roberts said, hey, she see no fault in the man or whatever he did. I don't see anything that's wrong with what he's done or what have you. And nevertheless, the NFL still suspended the brother for 6 games. But it was how and the nature on how they suspended the brother on the field, off the field. He's going to play. He's not going to play. And one can argue that Ezekiel Elliott, from appearance-wise, never been the same, as well as Ezekiel Elliott from an emotional aspect has not been the same since that time frame. So he's always been on an uphill battle. You don't really see Ezekiel Elliott in commercials and stuff like that. You see Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, but you don't see Ezekiel Elliott because those sponsors was like, nah. They kind of back from the situation. And I do not blame them because of you know how that thing goes, right? The politics, the political side of it, right? Nevertheless, Ezekiel Elliott, the COVID, I agree with Emmitt Smith. We don't have a true reasoning of how it affects one person opposed to the next. So that could be the situation. Now, defense played another role. I think he was talking about that. We were a historically bad defense. I'll try to find the article and I'll post the article down below. I'm just paraphrasing everything. But you guys get what I'm saying. Historically bad defense. So how can you improve Ezekiel Elliott? How can you help out this team? Everybody knows, okay, cool. Last year, we gave the mulligan to Mike McCarthy. We got to give him the mulligan. One can argue if you give Mike McCarthy the mulligan, you got to give Ezekiel, the main man, Elliott, the mulligan as well, right? So my thing is, when you think about this, all of the excuses that you used last year, you cannot use it this year. Let me repeat, all of the excuses you used last year, you cannot use them this year. That's the reality. Oh, why, Lord? Well, you're going to You're going to have to look at it from this aspect of it. Yes, you had no OTAs, you had no continuity with the staff. Hell, he probably didn't even know how to get to Arlington to Frisco. Mike McCarthy was like, man, how in the hell I get there, right? No OTAs, no training camp, none of that stuff, right? Now, I do know there was a bevy of excuses for other teams to have the same sentiments and say, well, hey, they didn't have this, they didn't have that. And then Mike McCarthy, he took a year off, tried to go into the NFL. And then he hired his buddy, the defensive coordinator, who tried to install a new defensive scheme. Well, how in the world do this have to do with Ezekiel, the main man, Elliott? The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil man. How do this have to do with Ezekiel Elliott? Well, my thing is, when you have a historically bad defense, I mean, you're not getting turnovers, you're not getting takeaways. Your offense pretty much is back on the field because of the defense, quick three and out, what have you. It's not happening as well. And they just scoring all over you, right? So your offense is not there. When your offense is not given a short field, meaning that your touches are less, everything, you're trying to play catch up, you're throwing the ball more. All of those things pretty much is the situation for Ezekiel Elliott. How can you improve those things? Well, two ways we can look at it. Better defense, right? Or better offensive line. You can't use the same excuses again. You can't say, well, oh, man, I didn't know La'el Collins will be out, right? And we had to usher in an undrafted rookie, Terrence Steele, who everybody was calling aluminum, Steele. Well, you got to take Steele all the way out. Terrence Aluminum, that was what we calling him. And then you had the issue in the situation with Tyron Smith, right? Tyron Smith was like, okay, my back hurt, my elbow's out, hey, my neck, everything was just going bad with Tyron Smith. And everybody, mama, uncle, cousin know that the brother would not give you a full 16 weeks. That's the reality speaking. So Ezekiel Elliott not comfortable running the rock. Brand new running back coach, brand new offensive system that's been implemented from Mike McCarthy. All of this stuff new. And I know it sounds like a bevy of excuses, but there's no continuity, right? Travis Frederick saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. Now you got Joe Looney. That's the situation that they were in. So if Emmitt Smith said you haven't seen the best of Ezekiel Elliott, well, I'm going to have to lean on one of the greatest running backs of all time that played this sport. But the mulligan is over with. See, the Cowboys made their bed when they paid Ezekiel Elliott. You see, when my dog Computer Man, he called into the show, and Computer, he's emotional, he's passionate, he loved the game. He said, hey, Law, I don't break down the game like you do. I don't know the X's and O's, but I just see with my eyes. And all he said he's seen with his eyes that Ezekiel Elliott was not drafted for Dak Prescott. Ezekiel Elliott was drafted for Tony Romo, which I cannot debate the brother with that. See, the magic worked with Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott, but the magic was meant for Tony Romo. You see, Ezekiel Elliott came into the league already on a veteran aspect of the game, on a veteran level of running the rock. Look, Dak Prescott had to catch up. And the thing is, the progressions of the Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott continued to improve. Not saying that Ezekiel Elliott didn't. But 9 times out of 10, everybody knows who do. Just do a quick Google search, and you will see that the average lifespan of a running back is 3 years. Now, I don't know about an elite running back. Maybe it's 5.5. I don't know. But I can tell you that chances are Ezekiel Elliott better years are behind him, right? Not in front of him, but just to be optimistic about it. When the GOAT, the legend, Emmitt Smith speaks, we all got to listen, right? we all got to say, okay, we'll give Ezekiel Elliott the benefit of the doubt. Although there are articles out there saying that, hey, at the end of 2021, there may not be no Ezekiel Elliott, given what type of season that he exemplified and exhibit and exude out there. So we going to have to sit back and think, okay, cool. So my thing is, Cowboy Nation, when we contextualize all of this stuff, when we look at it, and we'll say, all right, cool. Well, it's 2021 now. Oh, you were 21. Let's see what you can do. Cowboys organization. Well, with the 10th pick in the 2021 draft, what will you do? Will it be an offensive line to help out your running back? Who you invested in? Who you put all of those coins on, right? Or will it be on the defensive side? Both sides can help. I just said that, right? If you can, collectively speaking, not individually, but collectively, if your defense plays a little bit better, turnovers and takeaways, or create a situation for a shorter area of the field. One thing that I can say for Emmitt Smith, the last player to score, or running back to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys, one thing I can say, and Troy Aikman can confirm, is that when Emmitt Smith had the ball in the money zone and red zone, he punched that baby in. Yeah, he topping the NFL as it relates to scoring touchdowns. He wasn't shy in the red zone. That's one thing that I want to see more and more and more from Ezekiel Elliott. Maybe Kellen Moore can pick that up. More and more of Ezekiel Elliott in the red zone, money zone. So hopefully that can happen. And maybe, just maybe, we can see a better performance and a better outlook of Ezekiel Elijah Elliott, right? Cowboy Nation, let me know of your thoughts. Let me know how you guys feel of Ezekiel Elliott. Salute to everybody, man. Hey, like I said, happy birthday to me. Let's get this thing going the best way possible. Pour up your libation, man. Let's have fun. This is a day of joy, right? Cowboy Nation, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Like this channel, share this thing. Let your friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go, Ezekiel Elliott, the path of the righteous man. Hey, turn this thing around. Emmitt Smith, he's spoken. Let's go.